Hey everybody, Kenny here. So last time we got through essentially the last of the remaining chapter 2s that are within our purview, I suppose. So essentially, if we look at what's remaining for chapter 2s, there's only the level 29 Ochet and the level 37 Ochet. I've been thinking about it, and considering that Hasty's level 24 that we did over here in Winterbloom, considering that the boss of that was very rough, considering that we are very powerful right now, I'm thinking a level 29 may actually be out of our league. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to change the way I am approaching this game. Initially, I was playing it the way I played the original Octopath Traveler, where I would, do all of the chapter 1s before moving on to the chapter 2s, and all the chapter 2s before moving on to the chapter 3s, and so on. But I don't think you can play Octopath Traveler 2 that way. I think that the way that the chapters are set up, it just like if you were to do it that way, then you would have to grind in order to maintain that cadence. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do all of the cross paths first. Then I'm just going to do all of the available chapter 3s until our party level exceeds the terror route for Ochet by at least like 4 levels. Then we'll do that one. Then we'll continue on, just doing chapter 3s until we can do the same thing with the glasses route for Ochet. Yeah, so unfortunately, we won't be done with the chapter 2s until we're probably almost done with the chapter 3s. Because that's just how they designed this one. Because Agnea's chapter 3 is level 20. The Scholar's chapter 3 is level 18. Kari's chapter 3 is level 26. Nemo's chapter 3 is level 24. I mean, literally, almost all of the chapter 3s are lower level than Ochet's highest level chapter 2. The only thing in the same level range is Tenemos's chapter 3 in the same area as Ochet's chapter 2. It's obviously. I honestly, I don't get why they designed the game this way. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's upsetting to me to have to do it this way because, it means that, in order to play this game without grinding, like, you have to go and have certain characters advance their story further than the other characters. So guaranteed, like, you're probably going to have finished the entire game with certain characters, but we're still only like halfway through the game with other characters, which is stupid. Anyway, so with the cross paths, I think the lowest level is the Hikari and Agnea. Level 8. One is 16. One is also level 8. Okay, so we're going to do either of those. And their cross path is also level 16. Yeah, so there's 2 level 8s and 2 level 16s. So since Hikari is our main character, we'll do their cross path first. Then we'll do the Scholar Particio one. Then we'll do the Casti one. And then that, like, the Flame Church one will be the last of the cross paths we do. And then we'll start on the chapter 3s. Not just yet. Okay. I couldn't remember if we had our regular party with us. Now, we've got a lot of money. We probably should start at getting everybody's equipment up to snuff with their levels. Because Ari's wearing a crap axe. Articio's wearing a crap spear. Igneo's wearing a bad spear. I think the only one of them that's actually wearing like all good gear is our Asti. .58 is the strongest spear we can get from this guy. 48's the best axe we can get. Now they only have a dagger. They have a really good healing mace. mean, obviously, we don't want it for Casty, but we do want it for Menos and Rone. Mind you, we still haven't done our grinding session where we actually go and get all the items from all the people in the towns that we visited. But we could have some free upgrades that we just haven't checked out yet. Yeah, so we won't upgrade yet. Like, we'll go and do all of the cross paths. Then we'll do a grinding session where we get everybody up to snuff. You know, gear-wise. Oh, yeah, it's cool. And then power ring. Ooh, and then iron mail and the Spratly ring. Cool. Let's get his information.
This do?
Mercenary, age 27. An inexperienced mercenary who saw little value in taking the job initially, has grown rather attached to Ryu. His senior colleague, however, has warned him to nip those feelings in the bud.
Interesting.
Broadsword. Alright, so Hikari has good upgrades all around now.
Will this do?
Peddler, aged 33. A polite merchant trying to make an honest living, or so he would have others believe. In actuality, he hopes to claim the outpost for his own, and has already made a number of investments to raise his own stature. Elder in charge is aware of his scheme, but has elected to leave him alone for the sake of the outpost development. Yeah, the other's not around the night. Okay. Your tail. Ignea and Hikari cross paths. The Dancer and the Warrior, Part 1. During a quiet night in Ryu, Ignea and Hikari hear the sound of a beautiful instrument drifting on the wind.
Hey, Hikari, you hear that? What a pleasant sound. I could listen to it all day.
That's a lute, an instrument well loved in Ku.
That song was beautiful.
Now, I don't consider myself an expert, like in musical theory or in musical instruments in general, but I think that's called a lyre, not a. Like I think like lutes have like more like of a pluck sound to it.
It's been too long since I've heard the melodies of a lute in the air.
Far and wide, people speak of me in awe. Today, tomorrow, and the day after that.
I wonder if we can find Yomi for that Particio Scent of Commerce quest.
They call me Yomi of 1,000 tones.
Wow, what a name.
I've traveled to every corner of this world, taking in my fill of its music along the way. I have a song for every occasion, every place, every person.
You've piqued my interest. Let's have one then.
Gladly, provided you have the coin. My 1,000 tones were mastered at great effort, after all.
You have money, right, Hikari?
Okay, so we have to bribe. Yep. A bribe Yobi. And we can't do other stuff. I'd be delighted to play you a song. Nothing comes free in this world. As I'm just noticing for the first time that when you do this, all 4 characters do a little like animation. I always thought it was just whoever was the one that was starting the interaction, but all 4 of them do it.
I have a request.
Yomi, age 28. A lutist well known to those in the desert as Yomi of 1,000 tones. He knows a great number of songs and has been widely praised for delivering tailored performances that move her listeners' hearts.
Is this enough, Lady Yomi?
Of course, this shall buy you a song. One that will fit you as well as your finest kimono. However, I require time to make ready. Return to me tomorrow eve, and you shall have what you paid for.
Ah, behind every great show is hours of preparation.
Just so. Now gird your hearts, for tomorrow they shall be moved as they never have been before.
I mean, are they saying just do this? Guess so. And so something that I've been kind of like worried about. As of today, it's November 19th. I'm going to be visiting my family exactly 1 month from now. And I need to start building a substantial backlog to be able to have videos still going up while I'm on vacation. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time. Like, if you look at like the end of each of my sessions, you can see like the date that each of these was recorded. So you can see, like, so if you like look through them, you'll notice that like there's quite a few where like there's like an entire week in between recording. Like what I've been trying to do lately is that on the weekends I've been trying to just do like a bunch of recordings, you know, and then like try to get one out during the week. That way I have a full 5 days. But I mean, it's been real difficult to just keep up with being 1 week ahead. So. So getting essentially a full month ahead, that's going to be trouble. Don't know how I'm gonna be able to put it off this time. We'll see what happens. Like a big part of that is recently I made a big breakthrough with a part of my game that like for years now has been kind of eluding me. But like essentially, like, you know, the battle system had been like my biggest setback had been like I kind of knew what I wanted to do with it, but until like around a week ago, like I hadn't really nailed down what I wanted to do. All I knew was that I wanted to be turn-based, and I wanted it to be that like there were factors with the character stats that influence the way that the cadence of combat kind of progressed. But this past week, like, you know, like I made like a big breakthrough that essentially informs everything about the way my game works. So, you know, so I've spent a ton of time working on my design document and, you know, working on the code for the actual, like, for how combat works. And that has been consuming a lot of my time. Essentially, when I'm not at work, I'm at work. So. Which is, you know, great for me on like a personal creative front, but bad for my channel, since it's definitely taking away any time that I might be devoting to getting videos up. Yeah, but hopefully, you know, like I'm gonna try to knock out at least 2 sessions. So, like today, I want to get at least 2 of these cross paths out of the way.
Welcome, welcome! My audience of 2 has arrived. Now, listen well and be carried away by my 1,000 tones.
Something seems different about her, doesn't it?
Yes, it appears she's already spent our payment on those fine clothes.
Alas, I must apologize, for I cannot carry you away just yet. I've come into a spot of trouble, you see.
You have?
here. The string of my lute has frayed. Without replacements, I fear.
That our song will have to wait?
Indeed. It is tantamount to asking a soldier to charge into battle with a broken sword.
So your entire career is traveling around playing music, and you don't have spare strings.
Oh, we wouldn't want that happening.
If I recall, lute strings are made from the hair of a horse's tail, yes?
Indeed, there is but one man nearby with the means to help, but he is not one to offer his aid lightly. He'll have no truck with a wanderer such as I. He scarcely acknowledges my existence.
Reminds me of Papa.
Then maybe you can help him see reason. Can I count on you?
You don't need to ask. I'll see what I can do.
Give me free stuff, horseman. Horsetail hair. Hair from a horse's tail that can be used in a variety of ways. Need hair for a from a horse's tail? Oh, alright, you can have it.
Will this work, Yomi?
Oh, I believe it will. This is finer than I could have imagined. I see you too can move the hearts of others.
You might be right about that.
With this, I can craft a string worthy of my skill. However, I fear the moment is not ripe for such a performance. Pray come again tomorrow, and I promise that my melody shall lift you to the heavens.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
The wait will make the music sound all the sweeter. Be patient, Hikari.
If you insist. You're generous with the benefit of the doubt, I see.
So that's why this is here.
There she is!
Oh, welcome, my honored patrons.
We were looking for you. Do you ever stay in the same spot?
My sincerest apologies for the trouble. However, I had no choice but to go where I could best drink in the beauty of tonight's moon.
Hello, Moon.
You're right. It's enchanting.
I wanted its dulcet rays to alight upon my lute, as I... Tonight, I perform upon a stage like no other, with string and garb equal to the occasion. All thanks to you, my most honored audience of two.
I hope this is worth the trouble.
It will be, I assure you. Now, listen.
I've never heard such a song before. I was moved, but somehow I feel so sad.
By the light of the heart, a favorite of mine. The clothes, the strings, the moon, they must be just so. It is the only way to perform this song correctly.
Naomi, why did you choose this song to play for us?
I've heard it before. I had a friend who would often play the lute for me. She always struck warm tones to match the warmth in her heart. Her name was Tsuki.
Was?
But you played the song much differently than she did. You painted it with melancholy.
Well then, our business is concluded. I shall take my leave.
Oh. That was the end of it. Cross paths are essentially just side quests. Alright. And we're definitely going to be able to do multiples of these. Probably be able to do all of them. We didn't even have to do a boss fight. Right. We have Oswald in my party. It's actually their first time putting him in the party. Give him his job. Just let's see. This is what Scholar looks like as a hunter. Looks like as an apothecary. Looks like as a thief. Looks like as a merchant. Looks like as a dancer. Looks like as a cleric. Looks like as a warrior. He will be our dancer. Alright, we never did look at this last time. The Drifting Dagger is actually pretty good. Accuracy, crit, and physical attack. Have him grab Dagger Dance, since the whole point of making him dancer is to see if his latent power works on weapon skills. Hear a tale. Oswald and Particio. Cross Paths, The Scholar and the Merchant, Part 1. Oswald and Particio arrive in the metropolis of New Delsta. The liveliness of the city is unlike anything they have experienced before. They can only wonder what lies in store for them.
Look here, partner. Whole place is wild as an unbroken horse.
The raw energy is incomparable to anything I felt in prison. And the air, it's so fresh.
Smells like a deal to me. I bet you can't help but trip over opportunity in a town like this.
Well, he certainly tripped over something.
Hey, what's the matter, fella?
I am a scholar. But I am soon to starve and become a useless lump of meat.
Why are you here?
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Here, have a bite of this bread.
Oh, my savior. You have saved me. Yes, thanks to you, I can continue my scholarly pursuits. Good gracious. This is my first meal in 3 days, 9 hours, and 23 minutes.
Why are you here? What are you studying here?
Now, hang on. You telling me you were counting minutes even as you were dying of hunger?
It is in a scholar's nature to keep records, no matter how dire the situation.
That's bullshit. That is not in a scholar's nature. Scholars study. Like you're thinking of a notary. In a notary's nature, take notes.
Isn't that right, Regulus?
Oswald? It is you, isn't it? Oswald!
Huh? You two know each other?
We were friends in our academy days. It has been quite some time. We'd frequently bring the fruits of our research to bear in our spirited discussions, huh?
So then, what brought you here?
Procuring research materials, old fellow. For a, hold your applause, earth-shattering invention.
Oh, sounds nice. What is it?
Most curious. Shall we talk it over?
Oh, how this takes me back, Oswald. Let us do so, over drinks. If we're in agreement, well, I shall go right on ahead. To the stars, to which we mere mortals turn our gaze and use to delineate our dreams. Though they are far, far beyond our grasp.
Get to the point, please.
And so, I have devised a device that will allow us to bring them right before our eyes.
Set up the telescope, but why are you doing it here?
I call it the astronomical telescope.
Hoo-wee!
The stars have been humanity's guide since time immemorial. They know the truth of this world. But I shall be the one to lay their mysteries bare.
Why here, though? I mean, like, this is a city. Why would you be studying the stars in a city? Oh,
Well, go
press the back
on.
button.
Show us this telescope of yours, Regulus.
You've piqued my interest as well. Is it complete?
It will be soon.
I see.
Rather, it was supposed to be.
Yeah, so in that little control you see on the bottom right, you go to the play, then it automatically progresses the dialogue. If you go to the fast forward, then it starts skipping through the dialogue without you actually hearing what they're saying. I was holding the controller and I went to go scratch my nose and accidentally tapped the, I guess the left button.
Oh, if only I had hit it big at the game parlor, I would have secured the last of my funds.
I don't see anything for text log.
You don't mean?
The odds were ever in my favor, but the stars abandoned me in my hour of need.
Okay, so came here to gamble, to make money, to work on your telescope. Got it.
You just misread your odds. Betting is a simple matter of probability. You've always had an exceptionally keen mind, but you're a fool when it comes to money.
I see you have not mellowed with age.
Say, Regulus, how much coin you got in those pockets of yours?
This is all I have to my name.
Yep, you sure are hard up.
You were hoping we'd treat you to food and drinks from the start, weren't you?
Oh, hell, you got me all riled up now. What say you give me that coin? Invest this coin in me, and I reckon I can get you everything you need for your telescope.
No, don't encourage.
My savior. We need 3 components in order to complete my astronomical telescope. A metalworking tool, a mirror, and a precision lens.
The mirror we probably have to get from the playhouse. Precision lens. Like the tool we could probably get from the thief who pretends that he's working on like the lamp post. But the lens. Maybe the lens is the playhouse also. I can't think of any reason why it would be at the brothel, the tavern, or the called gambling parlor.
Particio here shall control all the funds.
Yep, leave it to me, friend. I'll get you what you need.
I shall await you in the square in front of the theater. I pray to the stars for your every success.
You'll get no help from me. Indulging him never ends well.
Well, all right then. Was me that got the boasting anyhow. Now, I'd best get to negotiate.
Everything's on this side. Must be my lucky day today. I got my hands on something really good. So I'm guessing that she probably has the lens since she likes to read. Yep, lens. Precision lens. One of 3 pieces needed to complete the astronomical telescope. Didn't even realize I had this. Sure, I'll sell it to you.
Thank you kindly.
This guy will have the mirror, I guess. Yep, mirror. Mirror. One of 3. Oh, that's. Leave me be. I'm quite busy. Mirror. One of 3 pieces needed to complete the astronomical telescope. We save some leaves. Cool. Fine, fine. I'll sell it to you. Better be grateful.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, so it's not this guy. One inside the bar. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, I've got liquor to drink. Metalworking tool. One of 3 pieces needed to complete the astronomical telescope. You really buying from me? Thank you.
Thank you kindly. Like taking candy from a baby. I got all 3 pieces. Time to head on over to Regulus at the square in front of that theater. How'll this do you, Regulus?
Oh. Oh. You are truly a god among mortals, a messiah, come to save this world.
That's taking it a bit too far, ain't it?
I'll surely be able to assemble the telescope with these parts. Thank you ever so much. I cannot waste another second. The time has come to seal myself in my laboratory. You may find me in Montwise. Do drop by if you happen to pass through.
I mean, Montwise is where you should have been to begin with. Why were you here? I mean, Montwise makes so much more sense than being in this place.
And once my telescope is complete, we can stare the mysteries of the night sky right in the eye.
I mean, like, even if you go with the gambling angle, there's gambling in Montwise.
Oh, the mysteries of the night sky, huh? That gets me all excited.
Then perhaps we shall pay him a visit soon. Just keep your expectations low.
So I guess that was just the first part of this. So ends. If you look at Montwise, not there yet. Yep. I thought. So we have to progress the chapters in order to gain access to the next parts of each of the cross paths. And these don't get us any experience since they're just little side stories inside the towns. Good. Pasty. Sorry about that. Okay. Castiano Chet. Cross Paths. The Apothecary and the Hunter, Part 1. Castiano Chet arrive in the lively little village of Cropdale. The beastling catches a whiff of something delicious. The two follow their nose to a merchant stall.
Wow, lot of people here.
It is a lively little village. They say it's famous for peaches and raspberry pie.
Fruit. Yeah, I'll stick with meat.
A purely carnivorous diet isn't good for you. Everything in balance, all in moderation.
Casti, you sound like my mother.
So you have a mother. Who is your mother? You talk to everyone in your town. Why did no one say they were your mom?
Hey, something smells good.
Welcome, travelers. Care to try Cropdale's new delicacy? Door on a stick.
I guess they ended up killing or slaughtering the one we beat at the end of the Dancers, Chapter 1.
Yes, meat! Real meat!
Oh, Chet, manners. May we have one skewer, please?
Enjoy.
I will! Thanks! You mustn't eat too much, Ochet. Ugh, this is gross. Excuse me. This meat tastes weird.
Sorry about that. Not much I can do when it gets that old.
You are disgusting. You're selling rancid meat to people?
Takes a whole garden of herbs just to cover the smell.
Why do you go to such lengths to make old meat edible?
Hunting's been bad lately. We can't get anything fresher.
But why sell it? Why go through the trouble? I mean, the effort to prepare rancid meat. Like, you might as well just do something else for money. Like, turn the oils of the meat into a lubricant that can be used by your local, you know, artificeries, or you know, like take the bones, turn them like, you know, like like you use the bones for, you know, for some entrepreneurial purpose, you know. Like, don't just sell like rotten meat to people because it's the only thing you could think of.
I've hunted these parts for years, but I've never seen it like this.
I mean, you're a hunter. Like, it's your whole thing to be able to turn the things you hunt into multiple, like, to be used for multiple purposes beyond just food.
Huh. Maybe we'll go take a look at the forest while we're here.
Ah, you're a hunter too, Missy. That'd be a big help. The forest's just past the village. Good luck. You'll need it.
Leave it to me.
You mustn't overextend yourself, Ochet.
And also, this world is overrun with monsters. So how dare you claim you can't get fresh meat? Walk outside. 1,000 pigs will attack you.
Yes, Ma. Ooh, shish kebab fruit.
Is that tasty?
I'll say. On Toto Haha, we used to wrestle the animals for 'em. But look how many there are here. Woohoo!
Doesn't that strike you as odd? Why would so many delicious fruits be left untouched?
Now that you mention it, the forest feels a little too quiet. Hina's on edge too. Something's headed this way!
What up?
Hey, you must be one of the famous Door.
It seems quite agitated.
Easy now. What's got into you?
This isn't working. The poor thing's not in its right mind.
Sorry, Dorsey, but this is gonna hurt a bit.
I'll accept only victory. Here I come. I'm waiting.
Time to shine! This is what it means to be a star! Lion dance!
Thank you. What to do, what to do. Elementary.
Right! but I need to wrap this hunt up. Here we go. Come on. All right. You won't want to miss this. Arrow of fortune. So that's it.
My turn.
Ah!
Elementary.
My prey awaits. Huh! Now then. Let's turn up the heat.
Prepare yourself. I'm sorry.
Excellent work, Hikari. I've had an idea.
Prepare yourself. A small mercy.
Now then. Can I have this?
Here I go. This will make it all right.
Many thanks.
Let's go. Hold still.
Oh, did I never equip her with a new...
Now it begins.
Didn't put a new bow on her.
I'm waiting.
Now then. Lion dance.
Many thanks.
Huh.
My turn.
Prepare yourself. I'm sorry.
Incredible, Agnia. This will make it all right.
Many thanks, Casti.
Right. Come on, let's go. Huh? Hold still. It's my turn now.
What to do, what to do.
Here I come. A small mercy.
What to do, what to do. Maximize
I'm realizing
power.
there's no reason for me to
Here we go.
be trying to get it down to low health. Like, we actually can't capture it. Not really sure what I was going for there.
There! Time to shine! We won't want to miss this! Arrow of Fortune!
Now it begins. I'm waiting.
What to do? These hands! A storm of flames! Sleep now. I know no cure for evil. What is it saying?
It's too late for me. Eat me while I'm still tasty.
Oh, Chet. No lying, please. Are you injured? Wait, don't run away.
Don't run away.
There he goes. Guess he's got places to be.
Let's follow him.
Do not run. Do not run or I will smash you.
You are all holed up here? You don't have to be afraid. Easy now. Shh.
They're absolutely terrified. But terrified of what?
Be gone, humans. Harm not the door.
Is that what they're saying? I suppose they think we're here to hurt that one from earlier.
Let's go, Casty.
So,
It's all right. Calm down. We don't want to hurt you anymore.
why are you smoking?
Come on. Don't be scared.
Don't worry. Mama here's got a kind heart. Just, don't make her angry.
Literal steam bellowing from the monster.
Oh, Chet.
Sorry.
I only want to tend your wounds. You don't want those to get infected. Let me help you. Please. There. That should do it. Good boy, Wooly Wooly.
Okay. It was literally bellowing steam. But the fix was wrapping it in bandages.
Did you just say Wooly Ooly?
That's his name. Don't you like it?
Well, he likes it. Good for you, Wooly Ooly. What's that? I'm sorry I attacked you. Let me explain what scared the forest creatures. It was a dark monster they'd never seen before. I wonder what the monster was.
It does raise questions.
Yes, but, more importantly...
Perhaps we should eat before discussing it further.
Thanks, Ma.
Apothecary in. Okay. Last one is. Yep. He wasn't wearing nothing. Are you two wearing equipment? Your speed, light one. Gray sword, falcon. Good enough for me. Meadows Throne. Cross Paths. Eric and the Thief, Part 1. In Flame Church, he tells to Menos of a rumor he heard regarding the treasure in the cathedral. Intrigued, the Inquisitor decides to help her investigate.
Home sweet home. Though I suppose there's nothing really sweet about it.
A cathedral.
Well, well, Throne. Is there something you'd like to confess?
Not really. I just remembered something. A rumor of treasure hidden within a cathedral. There's not a thief out there who doesn't love treasure.
Is that a coin? Only a fool cares for charred coin. Reach into the fire and you'll get burned.
No good thief fears a little fire. I once made a bet with my companions on whether the rumors were true or not. The treasure was called Alpatis.
Alpatis. That name does sound familiar. Well, you've certainly piqued my interest.
Then what say we investigate, Detective?
I would love to, but alas, I am a messenger of the gods, and you, a thief.
I'm not looking to steal anything. I just want to see if the rumors are true.
So you say, but something tells me you have other motives.
I don't.
Very well then, Throne. Let the search for clues begin.
Treasure in the cathedral. Never heard of anything like that. Why, you forgetful man?
Time for some questioning. Oh dear. To work. Oh dear.
That makes things simple.
I'll slice you to ribbons. Very well. Ha!
Forgetful man, age 68. Elderly carpenter and dear friend of Pontiff York. The trust between the two was so great that he was privy to church secrets. Though he feigns forgetfulness to keep himself out of trouble's way, his memory is still quite sharp.
Ah, the Inquisitor. I suppose I could tell you about it. The Pontiff once swore me to secrecy, you see.
How intriguing.
But we must speak elsewhere. Take me to the Pontiff's chambers in the cathedral. May the sacred flame guide us, or something.
Ah, yes. Guiding is Temenos' specialty.
Come, my wayward lamb.
Me to the Pontiff's chamber and talk there. But he does mean at the Rio Cathedral. Go.
Will this area suffice, good sir?
Yes, thank you. This may look like an ordinary bookshelf, but the mischievous gods couldn't help themselves.
Well, my.
Now then, my job here is done. Do with this knowledge what you will. And may the sacred flame light your path, or something.
What a strange old man. Let's go, Temenos.
A hidden passageway. Perhaps His Holiness wasn't so holy after all. But to go so far just to hide a single treasure?
Are you coming or not, Detective?
Goodness, it's not easy working with thieves.
Nobody noticed that you could literally just look up from there and be like, hey, there's a walkway up there. How do you get to that walkway? Fool's Ring. There it is. SP and Elemental Defense. Huh.
Who goes there?
Okay. Trying to think of like who this character could be, because I mean, obviously, in order for them to survive here, they have to leave through like the Pontiff's like little secret passage thing in order to get food and stuff. Just like his like secret daughter or something.
Someone's here. What shall we do, Temenos?
I am an agent of the Pontiff, or so you could say.
Oh, a friend of His Holiness? My sincerest apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alpatis.
You are Alpatis?
So Alpatis isn't a treasure?
My clan has taken the Alpatis name for generations. The Pontiff has safeguarded us here for years. No one comes but to bring us food.
You've been here your whole life? Like a caged bird.
A caged bird? I suppose you could say that. Speaking of His Holiness, I haven't seen him lately. Is he well?
I'm afraid the Pontiff is no longer with us.
Ah, I see.
What are you looking at? Are we such an unusual sight?
I can see a flame burning within you.
A flame?
Yes, it burns within both of you. It seems the time has come for me to fulfill my mission. There is something I must leave with you. Please, take this.
So we finally get to see the treasure.
This is quite a cloudy mirror, or at least a piece of one.
Is this meant to be treasure? It looks more like
Now, Throne, I thought you said you hadn't other motives for coming.
I must return to my clan to fulfill my mission.
Your mission? Just where are you going? Careful. You can barely stand. Perhaps you should rest before going on your way.
Thank you. Yes, your heart is warm indeed. Let us meet again someday. You too? Do you hope for the dawn?
I never suspected a broken mirror to be the treasure. Just who was that woman?
The Pontiff kept her a secret, even from me. She must be very important. Should we have stopped her? I wonder what her mission was.
It doesn't matter. It looks like there was no treasure in the end. The rumor was false.
Alpatis, the treasure hidden in a cathedral. Shrouded in mystery, said to have been left behind by the gods.
Must not have been very important then, huh?
I'm tired of all these tall tales. Aren't you, Throne?
No, I think it's true. That's what my gut tells me.
Your guts never steered us wrong before. Let's say we have a bet.
Let's. I say that there is a treasure.
Then we bet there's not.
Even you, Piero?
Every thief knows it's best to play it safe.
How perfectly dull of you.
Like taking risks ever did us any favors.
Well, we'll find out the truth if the gods decide to show us any favor.
I'll hold on to these until then.
Hold it all you like, Throne. Just don't steal it, alright?
Well, my friends, it looks like I lost our bet.
Throne?
Let's go, Temenos. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodness, it's truly not easy working with thieves.
Yeah, they definitely have the most interesting cross path so far. Okay. So... yeah, so honestly, I didn't expect to get through all of the cross paths in one go. So like, we'll call it here, and then next time will be that, that grinding session that I've been putting off for all this time. Because we really need to get it out of the way just so we have all of the stuff and I don't have to go on mentioning it every session. So, let's see. Finished up in church. Doused Canobrine. Feasting Village. Most of Tropohopu. Boar's Rush. Cropdale. So next time we'll do our grinding session will be for Cape Cold, Winter Bloom, Montwise, Clockbank. Then I'll do one for Conning Creek, Thigh, Crack Ridge, and Willow Grove. I'll do, for the next 2 sessions will be grinding sessions. Then after that we'll start up the Chapter 3s. So let's off at Cape Cold here. Next time we'll start up grinding, and then time we're done with that, hopefully we'll be well equipped enough for next few chapters. Everybody, thanks for stopping by, checking me out, enjoying the playthrough there. stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Victus, Fires and Numeris, and bye.